Hello everyone, my name is Paul Kim Heng and my lecturer name is Dr. Lim Bun Yu. Today I would like to represent about the culture dimension for India. And this is my agenda. First is my introduction about culture. Second, power distance. Third, individualism and collectivism. Fourth, uncertainty avoidance. Fifth, masculinity and femininity. Sixth, time orientation. Seven, indulgence. To begin, what is culture? Culture can be defined in many different meanings, characteristics, and knowledge of a particular group of people, defined by everything from language, religion, cuisine, social habit, music, and art. The purpose of this study is to show what culture different are between India and Singapore. This study is based on an interview of an Indian student studying in Singapore and the hosted model. First of all, power distance. In India, children are taught to follow their parent required hierarchy and top-down structure in society and organization. Unequal right between employer and employee. It is hard for worker to feedback to the boss. There is a big gap between leader and staff. Indian and Singapore are having quite similar power distance. Culture mean that again the boss decisions are clearly not a wise choice for them. This also means that the higher the position you have, the more power you have in your hand. Therefore, in India, there is a power distance among citizens as well as in Singapore. Individualism. In India, group work is preferred. Decision making is made by the top leader. Indians are likely to contribute to society in different ways compared to Singaporean. While Indians believe that their idea matter in contributing and they are able to sort out the problem by themselves. Singaporeans believe that having a group is better. This makes a common behavior pattern of Singaporean. Also, different in individualism cause a problem between Indian and Singaporean. When they have worked together, Indians are likely to solve problems or doing things as much as possible, while Singaporeans always wait for their group decision before doing something, which make a process become much slower. According to Hosted model, India and Singapore both countries are collectivism. Comparing to Singapore, Indian is more individualism. Thirdly, masculinity. In India, the power is popularly in men's hands. Women stay at home while the men work outside. The low rate of women join in political or business environment. However, times are changing and nowadays more women are going to work. Masculinity by these two countries are the same. This indicates that Indian and Singaporeans share the same sex stereotype problem. Male and female having different positions in their career. While male can have high paying job or specialized job, women are likely to have a chance playing. Also, between man and a boy are also different. Children are supposed to listen to their parent in any condition. Therefore, in India is a masculinity society as well as Singapore, according to the study hosted. Fourthly, uncertainty. Indians are willing to take risks for a better job. Tolerance for unexpected is high. Since an individualism between India and Singaporean are different, this leads to uncertainty avoidance. Indians are trained to solve problems on their own as much as possible before posting it to group. Therefore, they are likely to have their own decision in any situation, unlike Singaporeans who always have to wait for their group decision before starting doing something, which can spread out the problem before it can be solved. When facing a problem, Indians try to do it while Singaporeans try to ask the boss what to do. This makes Indian and Singaporean cannot share the same step pattern of culture. According to Huston model, in India there is a high uncertainty avoidance for individual and organization. However, there is a low uncertainty avoidance in Singapore. Fifth, long-term orientation. In India prefer more working time. Indian company manager want their employee to work for more time. The manager always prepare some plan for future risk. This indicates that Indian manager follow long-term orientation. Both are sharing a point about this culture, while Singaporean having a higher long-term orientation than India. Indian students are likely to think about what they are get at the end of trimester, while Singaporean students are likely to aim for overall score of the whole year. To sum up, in India, most of company measure plan with a long-term orientation. According to the hosted research, Indian and Singaporean both countries are long-term orientation. Indulgence. India In India, restrict on food and tradition. To sum up, restrained society do not put much emphasis on leisure time control, the gratification of desire. People with this orientation have perception that their actions are restrained by social norm and the feeling indulgent themselves is what is wrong. 7. Suggestion. All the information they present is based on a hosted model and interview. That's all for my presentation. Thank you for listening.